alternate F2 โอ้ come on เฮ้ยผมได้หน้าปกแล้วทีเนี้ยเจอกูแน่
Dick thinks you should be proud of all the potions you've brewed.
เฮ้ยลืมโอเคจะเอาไว้ยังไงนี่งี้อุ้ยมันต้องอยู่ฝั่งเดียวกันโอเควันนี้เราสัก2 ชั่วโมงก็น่าจะเพียงพอละสำหรับการวิ่งวุ่นอยู่ในโรงเรียนแห่งนี้ไปปรับแต่งไม่ให้กวาดดีกว่าฮะเกาตูดแบบ เอ้ยเปลี่ยนชุดก่อนพอละสำหรับชุดนี้มันมากพอละอันนี้คืออะไรชุดนอนกลับมาหล่อเท่เลท่อเหมือนเดิม
The young today aren't willing to.
Hello again. Wonderful to see you. As before, I've arranged a special price on the broom upgrade for you. You'll be thrilled with that broom, I promise you.
เหมาปิดร้านซะแล้วไปทำอย่างอื่นซะ
You're all set with the new upgrade. I can't wait to hear what you think. This may sound presumptuous, but...
You'd like me to report back with even more flight details.
You know me well. I feel I'm almost there. I just think I can improve broom flight a bit more. Miss Ray's is running a time trial at the South Coast course. Not ideal, really, what with rumours of Ranrock's lot and Ashwinders infiltrating the place. However, if you're flying high above them, you should be all right, I think.
Might be a bit dangerous for a broom trial. I'll see what I can do.
I hope you are able to complete these trials. I have a feeling this final upgrade is going to be a sweeping success. Do be careful, of course. I shall look forward to hearing from you soon. I look forward to our next meeting.
ไปให้สุดขอบฟ้าแน่นอนเราจะจวดไปอยู่ละปึ๊บนี่เฮ้ยลองเปลี่ยนดูลืม ไม่กวาดประจำบ้านฟูหูยเท่าประตูแผ่วสายลม
Perhaps I could test out my new upgrade on the way.
I think I know how and where to approach the centaurs about protecting the Snidgets. Meet me in the Forbidden Forest.
มาเจอฉันที่ป่าต้องห้ามนะ
We should speak with Mr. Bickle's friends. I believe I can sneak away without drawing my mother's eye. Meet me near Hogsmeade, and we will devise a plan.
พูดเหมือนอยู่ไกลเนี่ยอยู่จะฉกตากูอยู่ละ
I'm ready to do what's needed to take Harlow down. I know you have a plan.
We must gather information from the friends of Mr. Bickle that Archie and Mrs. Bickle mentioned. Agabus Filbert, Otto Dibble, and Mr. and Mrs. Rabe.
All right.
I suggest that you speak with each of them while I head to the Hogshead. I saw some Ashwinders heading there. And as my mother would never go near the Hogshead, she is less likely to learn of my activities than if I were to wander the village questioning its residents.
Very well. I'll speak with them, see what I can learn.
I knew I could rely on you. We need to know how they are being blackmailed by Rookwood and Harlow. Meet me here after you have spoken with them. Hopefully, by the time you
มา
return,
ซะเช้า
I will
เล
be
ย
able to move a bit more freely.
ดูไว้นั่นฮะ Dungeon and Dragon ก็เลยมาช้า ไก่หอนหมดแล้วใช่ เฮ้ย ผมจะบินได้เมื่อไหร่เนี่ยเมื่อไหร่มันจะออกนอกเขตไอ้นี่สักทีอ้าวไม่ได้ด้วย ต้องวิ่งสินะโถยเล่น Baldur's Gate 3 ได้เลยนะดูเรื่องนี้มี Underdark ด้วยนะ เฮ้ย นั่นไงไม่น่าแวะไปเลย เฮ้ย แต่ว่าหนังสนุกดีฮะ ดูไหลลื่น ไม่ติดขัดไม่ง่วงแบบว่า หนังไม่เยินเยอะไม่มีช่วงที่จะง่วงเลยทั้งที่ดูตอนที่ควรจะง่วง มาปุ๊บเปิดด้วยแบบว่า เข้ากงแล้วแบบไหลรันเลยแบบว่าแม้แต่เรื่องอดีตเขาก็ยังเล่ากระชับแล้วก็เข้าใจทั้งคนที่มีพื้นฐานในการเล่นเกมมาหรือว่า
Mrs.
ไม่
Rabe should be nearby.
ไม่เคยรู้ถึงจักรวาลของ Dungeon and Dragon เลยก็เสพได้สบายมาก ผมให้9ฮะ
What have I done?
ฉันทำอะไรลงไปเนี่ย ผมให้9เพราะว่าผมหักตรงเอาแบดลี่คูเปอร์ผมมาทำแบบนี้ผมแซดมาก
Mrs. Rabe, I wondered if I might speak with you about Theophilus Harlow. I'm a friend of the Bickles and I'm trying to gather evidence against him.
Poor Joanna and little Archie. And now Harlow has taken my darling Isco.
What do you mean? Why?
I'm a security guard at Gringotts, and my husband is a curse breaker for them. Harlow approached me about helping him extort my colleagues into giving him treasures from the vaults.
And you declined?
Of course I declined. Repeatedly. I thought they'd given up, until I came home one night and found my husband gone, and a note affixed to my door with a knife. The note stated that I only had a few days to reconsider helping with some banking needs, and that my husband would appreciate it if I acted quickly. But the help Harlow wants is help that I cannot give, and my dearest Isco is paying the price.
Are you sure the note means that your husband was kidnapped?
What else could it possibly mean? Besides, I came home to find that someone had trampled the daisies in our garden. It may sound silly, but those were Isco's pride and joy. He would never have let that happen.
ใช่ไอ้นี่อ่ะในเรื่องมันเรียกว่าหมีฮูกโอแบร์น่ารักจัดเลยอ่ะหมีฮูกแล้วก็ไอ้ตัวนั่นอ่ะที่อยู่ในอันเดอร์ดาร์กอ่ะผมเพิ่งเคยเห็นมังกรหน้าตาแบบนี้เป็นครั้งแรกในสื่อบันเทิงภาพยนตร์เลยแล้วกันมันดูลำบากดูแบบว่า มังกรอ้วงแบบว่าดูเหนื่อยดูลำบากดีไม่ดูแบบว่ามังกรที่เราเคยเห็นในสื่อบันเทิงมันดูแบบว่าน่ากลัว
Thank you, Mrs. Rabe. Knowing the lengths that Harlow will go to is helpful, albeit more than disturbing.
Mr. Bickle was trying to help us, but now he's gone. I don't know what to do.
I shall do all I can to get evidence against Harlow, Mrs. Rabe.
Very well. Here's the note I received. You must be careful as well. Please don't put yourself in danger.
คุณนายเรฟพวกเราหวังว่าคุณจะพิจารณาดูอีกครั้งสำหรับเรื่องที่ช่วยเหลือพวกเราเรื่องธนาคารพวกเราให้เวลาคุณมากพอแล้วในการตัดสินใจแต่เราเองก็ชักจะเริ่มหมดความอดทนเข้าทุกทีพวกเรารู้ดีว่าสามีของคุณจะต้องรู้สึกซาบซึ้งใจมากแน่ถ้าหากคุณมองเห็นคุณค่าในการร่วมงานกับเราหวังว่าจะได้คำตอบภายในสุดสัปดาห์นี้นะจะเป็นการดีที่สุดหากคุณเก็บเรื่องนี้ไว้ระหว่างเราคุณเข้าใจว่าหมายความว่าพวกเราที่จะสืบไหมมันมีแคมเปญที่ประจนภัยในเรื่องเกี่ยวกับมังกรตัวนี้ด้วยนะในเกมที่เล่นจริงอ่ะอ๋อไอตัว Table Game อ่ะคุณพยายามขายผมในระดับ300% อยู่ดิ
Some evidence worth hanging on to.
ผมเล่นแน่นอนฮะ
I hope it's not too late.
Now, to find Mr. Bickle's other two friends.
ผมเล่นแท้ๆครับ D&D
Otto Dibble works at Gladrags.
เกมดังก็ใช่ว่ามนุษย์อย่างผมจะเคยเล่น
Please tell me you didn't take it, but perhaps it's been here all along.
มันอาจจะเคยอยู่ตรงนี้มาโดยตลอด
Mr. Dibble, may I speak with you? It's about Theophilus Harlow.
I've nothing to say about
ไม่
him.
มีอะไรจะพูดอีกแล้วครับวันนี้
May I interest you in a stunning cravat today?
Please, sir, I'd like to help. I spoke to Mrs. Bickle.
You know the Bickles? All right. But we must be discreet. Can't have Mr. Hill hearing this.
I know Mr. Hill. He was kind to me the day of the troll attack.
Oh, he's a good man. But even he wouldn't understand about Harlow. It started a few weeks ago. I was distracted, reading a note, when you-know-who came into the shop. I hid the note behind the
อ๋อ
counter.
เป็นเหมือน
and
เกม
offered
บ
to
อร์ด
help
ใช่
him.
ไหมครับ
He
เล่นเห
stared
มือน
at me
เกม
for
เศรษ
a
ฐี
moment, then asked me to check on an order he'd placed. I went
Dungeon
into
and
the
Dragon
storeroom to check on what turned out to be a non-existent order. When I returned, he was holding the note.
What was in the note?
It was a note from Rosie Hill, Mr. Hill's daughter. You see, we've been, well, secretly engaged these past 6 months. We haven't told Mr. Hill yet. I dare say he has higher hopes for her. Harlow advised me in no uncertain terms that my relationship with Rosie, not to mention my employment here, depended upon my cooperation.
What did he ask you to do?
It all happened so quickly. In an instant, he took a very expensive scarf from the counter, pocketed it, and smiled. He said, "Your secret is safe as long as I can supply my lady friend with delightful items like this every so often." I've been able to cover for his requests until now with some creative bookkeeping, but I can't keep it out for much longer. I'm terrified to say anything. I could never live without Rosie.
Rosie ต่างประเทศเป็นD&D ที่มีอยู่ในStranger Things อ่ะที่เด็กในเรื่องเล่นกัน ของเราเล่นแวร์วูฟที่เล่นกันเยอะอันนี้เคยได้ยินเนี่ยเหมือนเคยมีพี่ที่ออฟฟิศเขาบอกว่าเคยไปเล่นเกมบอร์ดที่เป็นเกมแวร์วูฟสนุกดีคุณปกปิดเรื่องการข่มขู่นี้ไว้ได้ยังไงคุณฮิวเป็นเกี่ยวกับจดหมาย
Could
นั้น
you give me a bit more detail about the note? That might help me to identify it should I come across it.
It's on Rosie's special pink stationery. It has her monogram at the top, RH. That's how Mr. Hill would know
RH.
it was real.
Thank you for telling me. I'm gathering evidence to take Harlow down.
I would love nothing more than to see him rotting in Azkaban, but be careful. He's an awful man and incredibly dangerous. As for Rosie's letter, should you happen upon it, I have committed it to memory. You may destroy it immediately.
Understood.
Understood.
Now hurry off before Mr. Hill returns. Where was I?
We're on the right track. Now to find the last of Mr. Bickle's friends.
เหลือแค่เพื่อนของคนสุดท้ายของมันมีเกมอื่นของจักรวาล Dungeon and Dragon มาฮะที่ดังก่อนหน้า Baldur's Gate 1 2 3แต่ว่ามันคุ้นหูคุ้นตาอยู่ในวงการเกมนี้มานานมากเลยนะ
Agabus Filbert must be around here somewhere.
แต่แบบเกมเมอร์ต่างจังหวัดเยอะเลยมันเป็นเกมที่เข้าถึงยากกว่า Baldur's Gate มันก็จะประมาณนั้นนะครับอย่างเกมเมอร์ต่างจังหวัดพวกผมเรียกเกมประเภทนี้ว่าเกมภาษาคือแบบว่าตัวหนังสือมันเยอะมากจะเรียกเกมเนื้อเรื่องแบบนี้ว่าเกมภาษาพวกเราก็จะเล่นแค่เกมต่อสู้เกมยิงกันที่มันไม่ต้องมีเนื้อเรื่องอะไรมากมายคือเปิดมาแล้วกูได้เล่นได้ยิงละกูได้ซัดกับใครสักคนละ
Hello there.
ผมขอเข้าบ้านก่อนได้ไหม
Revelio.
มีหลายชิ้นด้วยนะคุยกันก่อนแล้วกัน
Excuse me, Mr. Filbert. I wondered if I might speak with you about your dealings with Theophilus Harlow. I hope to ease Mrs. Bickle's mind by gathering evidence against him.
Tragic what happened to Bickle. He wanted me to speak out against Harlow for an act of violence committed against me.
เขาเคยเป็น
I
ผู้สลาย
feared
ฉัน
Harlow's retaliation,
ก็การแก้แค้นฮาโล
and
เพราะ
so
งั้น
I refused.
ฉันเลยปฏิเสธที่จะไปคุณคิดถูกแล้วครับที่ไม่ยอมไปพูดให้กันนี่
You may have shared Mr. Bickle's fate if you had spoken out against Harlow as he requested.
Unfortunately, I suspect you're right.
You said that Harlow committed an act of violence against you. Could you tell me what happened?
Before my extraordinary wife, Dulcibella, passed away, she had just completed a small book of poetry. As a surprise for her birthday, one she never had the chance to celebrate, I had the book beautifully bound and plated in gold. One day, Harlow came calling to punish me for having spoken out against the Neanderthals that comprise Rookwood's lot. Before I knew it, I'd been petrified, and Harlow was rifling through my home. He found the book of poetry, with its exquisite gold plating. I watched helplessly, lying there in my entranceway as he walked away with the book, laughing as he went. I was shaken to my core, still am, to be honest.
I imagine you fear Harlow retaliating again, but do you mind if I share this information with Officer Singer?
I suppose I have no choice. This extortion can't go on forever. You can pass it on to anyone who may be willing to help.
จะไปบอกเขา
Harlow
ได้
does
เล
not
ย
like people talking, as you already know.
I've spoken with Mr. Bickle's friends. Now to find Natty.
แต่ Baldur's Gate 3 เราไม่ต้องอ่านเองนะ แต่ก็ยังต้องฟังชาวเมืองคุยกันเล่นแบบทั้งหมดก็จะจบเกมอย่างไวแบบไม่ได้เควสจบที่ตายหมดมันก็จะไม่รู้
Revelio.
ไม่หนุก
Alohomora. Revelio.
และมันก็เป็นเรื่องที่ผมค่อนข้างจะกลัวว่า ผมจะทำมันเสียของอะผมก็เลยยังไม่เล่นเนี่ยเคยทำอะไรเสียของไหมครับ ผมเคยทำอย่างหนึ่งเสียของเลยไปดูสไปเดอร์แมนภาค 3ที่เป็นแผ่นซูมนะเมื่อก่อนมันจะมีหนังซูมใช่ไหมนั่นแหละไปดูหนังซูมสไปเดอร์แมนภาค 3มันทำให้หนังเรื่องนั้นไม่สนุกไปเลยแล้วก็หลังจากนั้นมาผมเรียกการกระทำแบบนั้นว่าทำให้สิ่งนั้นเสียของเช่นเดียวกันกับเกมนี้คือผมซื้อวันแรกที่เกมมันออกซื้อราคาเต็มทำจะมีเสียของ แบบว่าซื้อมาอย่างเต็มที่แล้วผมก็รอไม่เล่นเลยเพราะว่ามันจะเสียของผมก็เลยดองมันไว้งั้นแหละรอมอดภาษาไทยเสร็จดีกว่าแล้วมันก็ดีกว่าจริงๆเพราะว่าศัพท์มันค่อนข้างจะใช้คำพูดที่
It's not like Natty to be late.
เป็น
She said she was going to the Hog's
เป็น
Head.
นิยายดีสละ
Perhaps
สล
I'll
วย
find her there.
แปลได้ดีร้านหัวหมูเธอไม่กลับมามันแย่ละอันนี้มันเริ่มมีกลิ่นแปลกๆละบาร์เบเรียนผม30แล้วนะ
Revelio. Natty must be around here somewhere.
บาร์เบเรียนมันมีบิลไหนที่เล่นแบบว่าเล่นง่ายๆเล่นดีๆป่ะฮะไอเรื่องเรื่องอะไรนะเรื่องความสามารถของซีซั่นนี้ผมยังไม่เข้าใจเลยเอ้ยเดมีไกส์แต่ว่าไม่ต้องหามันละเฮ้ย
Natty's wand. She can cast without it. She wanted me to find this. She's in trouble. Revelio will show me where she was taken. Revelio.
Nosy little students get what's coming to them.
โดนพาไปไหนวะนั่น
Natty must have been taken this way. I need to find her quickly.
เวอร์วินมั้ง
Footprints led to this room. There must be another way forward. Revelio. Accio. A hidden door.
เคยเล่นสายทุบก็สนุกดีนะแต่ก่อนเล่นซีซั่น1เลยเหมือนมีทุบไปหน่อยอ๋อ
Natty must have been taken this way. I need to find her quickly.
โหดท่าใช่ปะ Hammer of the Ancient
Revelio.
คือเพื่อนโดนจับตัวมา ผมมาค้นหีบเป็นไง เพื่อน
Better
ที่
be
ดี
sure I'm not seen. Revelio.
มีแต่เด็กฮอกวอตส์นั่นแหละที่แบบจะอวดดีเข้ามาที่นี่คนเดียว
Rookwood will reward us for our loyalty, don't you fret.
ก็เฮียละ
I ought to pay that pretty little shopkeeper in Bagan time.
มันไม่มีทางเลยปะที่จะสเตลไม่แตกอะ
There must be some students at Hogwarts that we could recruit.
There's been nothing but trouble about time her up.
Petrificus totalis.
Say what you will about Hillcroft, but
Revelio.
I neighbours at Hogsmeade later stir up some trouble. They need to be reminded that we
Petrificus totalis.
Rookwood's gone mad.
ไหนๆเพื่อนก็โดนจับไปแล้ว ก็รอหน่อยแล้วกัน
I used to be
Bye, bye, bye.
stationed near Irondale with Selwyn.
จริงอันนี้เพื่อนรอไปอีกสักนิดก็ได้มั้ง
Be on the lookout for the girl's friend.
If they're daft enough to try to come through here.
สวยแล้วไง
Hey,
I've raided Brockborough more times than I can count. They're incapable of defending themselves.
what?
I don't trust Ranrock, I'll tell you that. He'll tell
Revelio.
he gets.
Oi, oi.
มันหาวอะไรนักหนาว
We should speak to her again. Perhaps she'll tell us where we can find that friend of hers.
She's determined to say nothing. The boss will deal with her when he arrives. We all have our paths.
An aversion to the dog. Oh.
Petrificus totalis. Aristolite.
Expulso!
Oi.
Quit now, while you're still alive. Expulso!
Don't give us men to try me further.
Leviosa! Retreat! Stupid incendio! Pathetic! You'll need to be quicker than that! Expulso!
No patience for these things. Super I've seen more courage in a Porlock. Quite conductive, aren't we? Expulso!
Incendio!
Expulso!
Defender!
Expulso!
Protego! Stupefy!
Joel.
คุณยังมีรางวัลอยู่ในหน้าเมนูความท้าทาย จัดไปรวบป้องกัน Protego Level 3 เย้ดาวเดี๋ยวแค่เอาชนะสตูที่เร็ว3 เร็ว3 พรามชา
Has your... I'll make you wish you were back at school.
Incendio!
Become personal.
Time for some assistance.
Wanna look up?
Incendio!
Still no match for me.
โอ้
Die for that. Expulso!
Confringo!
Flash of inspiration.
Reducto!
Look what you've done. You'll pay for that.
Incendio!
Expulso! Death from above.
Incendio!
Now this has become personal. Expulso!
Confringo! Protego!
Expulso!
Incendio!
Quite conductive, aren't we? Expulso!
Confringo! Incendio! Revelio!
เฮ้ยผมลืมเอาไอ้นั่นมาว่ะเธอเหมือนดังออเกอรี่ที่ฉันรักซึ่งมีเสียงร้องทับทำนายฝนฉันรักเธอเท่าเจ้าครับแสนหน้ามนซื่อสัตย์ล้นไร้ข้อแม้จริงใจเธอไร้เวทมนต์เสน่หาตราตึงจิตแม้สักนิดมิอยากให้หายไปไหนแต่แรกเริ่มต้องมนตรงกลางใจสุดฤทัยหนึ่งไซส์มีเพียงเธอ
The book of poems that was taken from Agabus Filbert. He'll be thrilled to have this back.
เขาต้องดีใจแน่ๆอ๋ออันนี้คือบอบดาใช่บอบดาโอเค
Revelio!
หุ้ยนี่ไงสีฟ้าเอ้ยสีชมพูออตโต้ที่รักฉันได้อ่านจดหมายฉบับล่าสุดที่เธอส่งมาให้ฉันซ้ำแล้วซ้ำเล่าและฉันก็แน่ใจว่าฉันคงจะอ่านมันซ้ำในทุกๆชั่วโมงจนกว่าเราจะได้พบกันอีกครั้งครั้งไม่มีฉันกลัวเหลือเกินเมื่อต้องคิดว่าฉันคงจะไม่ได้เห็นหน้าเธอในเร็ววันนี้แต่ฉันก็จะไม่หมดหวังหรอกนะฉันรอวันที่จะได้เปล่าประกาศเรื่องที่มั่นของเราอ๋ออันมั่นของเราไหนถึงไหนวะได้รู้ไม่ไหวโดยเฉพาะอย่างยิ่งคุณพ่ออันเป็นที่รักของฉันเข้าใจเธอนะที่รักที่เธออยากจะรอให้ทุกสิ่งพร้อมเสียก่อนฉันรู้ดีว่าเธอกำลังพยายามทำทุกวิธีทางเพื่อที่เธอจะได้รับการยอมรับแต่ขอให้ฉันได้พูดเธอว่าตลอดเวลาหลายเดือนที่ผ่านมานี้การที่ต้องปิดบังความรู้สึกอันเหลือล้นที่ฉันมีต่อเธอกับสาระมันช่างเป็นเรื่องที่ยากลำบากเหลือเกินเอาล่ะถ้างั้นฉันขอกลับไปก่อนจุดครั้งด้วยรักโรซี่กูอ่านเป็นเสียงผู้ชายซะเต็มที่เลยคนเขียนคือโรซี่
Otto Dibble's love letter from Rosie. He wanted me to destroy this if I found it.
RH โอ้ย
Revelio. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
เรือล่นเหลือเกินคนอ่านอะ เหลือล้นเหลือเกิน
Revelio.
พออ่านไอ้นี่แล้วแบบว่ารู้สึกถึงการสอบอ่าน กับครูภาษาไทยอ่ะเคยป่ะฮะการสอบอ่านกับครูภาษาไทยนี่เป็นอะไรที่โคตรจะ
It must
ตื่น
be
เต้น
here
เลย
somewhere.
สำหรับเราอ่ะมันเขินอายที่จะอ่าน
Revelio. Alohomora.
คือเวลาอ่านแล้วต่อหน้าคนเยอะๆเวลาผิดแล้วมันต้องโดนหัวเราะเยาะอะอ่านหน้าชั้นกับครูแบบว่าอย่างโลกเลยกับเขียนตามคำบอกนี่เป็นอะไรที่แบบว่านรกจัดๆอะสำหรับผมอะมึงใครอะ
Mr. Rabe. Daisy told me you'd been abducted.
You spoke with my wife. How is she?
Worried about you. Are you all right?
I am all right. Thank you for coming. These locks are cursed, and there's an anti-apparition jinx on the cells. Even Natty's skill with wandless magic cannot free us. I need you to find my wand.
Mr. Rabe, I found your wand.
Well done. I knew it was nearby. Now, you best stand back. One never knows how a curse will react to being broken.
ไม่ใช่คุณเรฟกูแตกนะ
Thank you, Mr. Isco.
My pleasure. And thank you, my friend. We owe our lives to your bravery. I may be too weak to disapparate with you both, but I can try.
You go ahead. Find Officer Singer. We will get out of here on our own.
Very well. But be careful. Thank you, my young friends.
Be prepared for a fight. These Ashwinders must pay.
Thank you my young friends สายตัวน้อยของฉัน
Revelio.
ไล่ซ้ำไปอีกหนึ่งดอกทั้งที่เก็บทุกอย่างหมดแล้วมันโดดไม่ได้จริงๆฮะทุกคนได้ครับผมเฮ้ยนั่นออกแล้วเหรอจูจิสึ You are my special เอ้ยไว้สะดวกค่อยแวะมาได้ฮะผมอยู่เงี้ย
Let's find Officer Singer and put an end to Harlow once and for all.
มันจะต้องอยู่อย่างนี้ไปอีกนานนะเกมมันเพลินอะคอนเทนต์มันอัดแน่น
Natsai Onai. I should have known. And you, the troll dispatcher. Oh, thank goodness the two of you are safe. Isco Rabe told me a couple of students had rescued him. Should have known it was you two.
Is Mr. Rabe all right?
He is. I sent him home to his wife. Miss Onai, your mother will not be pleased to learn that you're still risking your safety pursuing these dangerous men.
Actually, Officer Singer, Natty and I learned of several Hogsmeade residents who've had their lives threatened by the Ashwinders. In addition to abducting Mr. Rabe to blackmail his wife and Natty, Rookwood and Harlow have also extorted Agabus Filbert and Otto Dibble.
I will look into all of that. As for the two of you, I appreciate what you're trying to do, but you are taking great risk. Next time, please let the authorities handle the Ashwinders.
เข้าใจแล้วครับ
Yes, officer. Do you have enough evidence to take down Harlow and the rest of Rookwood's lot?
Well, it's certainly a good start. We shall see. But you can leave this to me now. Natsai, you may wish to speak with your mother about this before I do.
My mother will not like this. Thank you again for rescuing me. We shall speak soon.
You speak soon. เข้าขั้นข่มขู่ Okay. You are my special.
I was wondering when I'd see you again. Let's look at what we have, shall we? Nothing like finding just the right thing, is there? Let me know if there's anything else I can do to help.
Harlequin ไปให้ถึงสุดขอบฟ้า
Revelio.
ไปไหนวะไปแบบใหม่เลยไหมอุ้ยเป็นแบบใหม่เลยเยี่ยมไปเลย
Revelio.
ทำไปได้เลยเหรอไม่ได้เกือบชนไปแล้วไหมล่ะ
Revelio.
โอ้
Revelio. 'Revelio.
แล้วมันไปยังไงอะมันต้องทะลุไปเหรอไปยังไงวะ
Revelio. This looks intriguing.
ไปไม่ได้ แปลว่ามันยังไม่ปลดล็อกสินะ เราข้ามเควสแน่เลย งั้นไปเควสอื่นก่อน
Revelio.
You are the talk of the school since you saved Mr. Rabe and I from the Ashwinders. We have come so far. We should discuss the next steps in our plan to stop Harlow.
ควรไปหยุดฮาโลอีกเลยนัดจะชวน
I
เซน
can
ท
do
อร์
this. I can do this. They will want to help.
เราทำได้แน่เรา
Is
ทำ
this
ได้
where
แน่
we're meeting the centaurs?
Well, they don't exactly know we're coming, so it's less of a meeting and more of a surprise, I suppose.
พวกเขาจะต้องเข้าใจ
Once we tell them about the Snidgets, they'll understand why we came and they'll want to help.
I hope you're right. Perhaps they'll be able to tell that we're sincere. There's something about them that's so knowing. It's almost unnerving.
บางทีพวกเขาน่าจะสัมผัสได้ว่าเราจริงใจนะเหมือนพวกเขาจะมีอะไรบางอย่างที่รอบรู้ค่อนข้างชวนผวาอยู่เหมือนกันเป็นที่รู้กันดีว่าเซนทอร์นั้นฉลาด
I suppose they are known for having an air of omniscience.
That's exactly the right word. I just... Never mind.
What is it?
It's nothing, truly. We've no secrets to hide.
Speaking of secrets, I do want to tell you why Victor Rookwood's after me. He's working with Ranrock, and Ranrock's after something I found at Gringotts. Fig had a portkey that led us there after the dragon attack. It's a bit of a long story, and Fig's asked that I not speak of it yet.
Goodness. Well, that certainly helps explain a bit about what we saw back at Horntail Hall. Of course, I'll guard your secret as if it were my own. Even the centaurs won't know.
We'll simply be honest with them about what we're trying to do. They'll have to help us, won't they?
Yes, of course. You're absolutely right. We'll meet with them, tell them about the Snidgets, and I'm sure to all be fine.
มันจะต้อง
What do you think you're doing here, humans?
Please! We were hoping to speak with you.
Ah, I suppose you'd like a tale for your friends of the time you spoke to a centaur, and it spoke back.
No, never. We're here because we need your help.
Enough! You made a grave error in judgment in coming here, little witch.
Little Witch
Leave them be, Alec. We do not harm the young. It is not our way.
You forget your
Not
place, old
our
fool.
way.
I'm the leader of this herd, and while you cling to our way, their kind continues to slaughter beasts like us without a care.
From what I can see, they have slaughtered no one. They will leave here unharmed.
Mark my words, Doran. If I ever see them again, it will be all 3 of your heads.
Foolish children. Do you know what happens to wizards who wander here? Now, follow me before
Golden Snidgets are still alive, and the poachers are after them. They know that the key to finding them lies in the moonlight, but they don't know what that means, yet. Please, help us find the Snidgets before the poachers do.
Could it be? In the south, there is a cave within which lies what the poachers seek. A moonstone. Retrieve it and place it in the henge in the forest. I, on the other hand, must go speak with the herd. Find me after you have done this.
มาพบข้าหลังจากเจ้าเสร็จภารกิจแล้ว
I don't understand. So the moonlight mentioned in the journal doesn't refer to actual moonlight, but to a moonstone. What do moonstones have to do with Snidgets? And why was he so certain about where we could find one?
I don't know, but I am inclined to believe him, what with his being a centaur and all.
I am too. It is a shame how quickly he left. What was his name? Doran.
That's what the leader of the herd called him.
Well, if Doran knows something we don't, I'd rather act now and ask questions later. I can head to the library and start looking into the cave you mentioned. I'll let you know what I find.
อ้าวไงต่ออ่ะไปเร็วเควสมันไม่วิ่งต่อเควสมูนสโตนเนี่ย อุ้ยถุงมือใหม่กับเสื้อใหม่โหได้หมวกเดียวกัน2 อันเลยเหรอมัตราสังโอ้ยไม่กริฟฟินโดร์ชักจูงครอบงำต่อของแกร็บฮอนระเบิดนี่ ดิฟฟินโดไปไหนต่อนะอ๋อไวกว่าเยอะ
What are you up to now?
ไปไหนแล้วนั้น
Revelio.
โอ้ยไม่ทันโชว์เวฟ
Ah, I have been meaning to speak with you.
ฉันอยากคุยกับเธอพอดีกูนั่งรอมึงทั้งคืนเนี่ย
I still can't believe we escaped the Ashwinders.
You may not realize it, but you are the talk of the school since you saved me that day.
I wonder how everyone knows about it.
I told my mother in the hope that she would be more forgiving of what I have been up to if it came from me. She likely told other professors, and news travels quickly. Unfortunately, she might, in fact, have been even less forgiving than I'd hoped.
I don't blame her for being concerned. We have been involved in some dangerous activities.
As the Ashwinders were locking me up and threatening my life, it did occur to me that my mother may have been right.
Has Officer Singer done anything with the evidence we provided?
She has not. Harlow is as strong as ever. Someone needs to stop him, whether it is us or Officer Singer. If someone had stopped the monsters like him in Matabeleland, my father would be alive today.
What exactly happened to your father?
It was a beautiful day. My mother had gone to tend to a neighbor who was ill, and so my father and I were galloping in the savannah.
Galloping? Your father was also an animagus, I take it?
He could become the most majestic giraffe, and he would carry me on his back, my arms around his neck. We were on our way home when we surprised a group of bandits who had come from our village. One of them saw me just as he removed a scarf from his face. He shouted and then aimed his rifle.
He didn't want you to identify him.
Exactly. In an instant, my father bowed his neck to protect me and was hit. As he fell, my father changed back into his human form. When the bandits saw this, they turned and ran in fear. Magic terrified them, and then he was gone. And it was all my fault.
Your fault? How so?
He died protecting me. If I had been capable of protecting myself, he would still be alive today. My mother and I tried to go on without him, but it became too much for us there. A few years later, we left to come to Scotland.
Do you think your father would approve of the things we've been doing?
Oh my, that is a good question. In theory, yes. Although he would worry as my mother does. But I think he, of all people, would understand my persistence. My father never shied away from a fight for good, no matter how ruthless the foe. And I think he would have enjoyed knowing that I had a compatriot like you.
What does your mother think about all of this?
Well, as you saw, she worries a great deal. She is an excellent seer, but I think it bothers her to this day that she did not see my father's death coming. She misses him, as do I. So I believe on some level she understands my need to seek justice in a small way, but that does not mean that she likes it.
I'm sorry, Natty. I can't imagine what you've been through. Your father sounds exceptional.
He was. Truly extraordinary. And thank you for your kind words. We all have our burdens. My father had a saying about that.
Yes, I remember. Rain does not fall on one roof alone.
Exactly. Soon you and I will put an end to the Ashwinders, beginning with Harlow. And once he is gone, we will turn our attention to Rookwood. We are making progress, and we will succeed. Thank you again for saving me. You deserve all of the praise you have received.
Christmas นี่หว่าเราลุยเนื้อเรื่องกันต่อดีกว่าต้องไปหาที่ไหน
If you step in the wrong place, I could have golfed in a step.
ข้างบนมีไซด์เควสว่ะไปอันไหนแล้วกัน
If he thinks he's getting away with this, he has another.
Pardon me, is everything all right?
จะโอเคดีไหม
No, it's
ไม่
not.
เลยไม่เลย
We only had 2 bells to go, but she just had to go and spoil things.
I'm afraid I don't follow. Who spoiled things? Also, what bells?
Professor Black ordered Mr. Moon to take down the bells in the bell tower. Said they were giving him a headache. Those bells are a part of Hogwarts. I wasn't about to let that happen. So, I asked my friend Adelaide to help me put them back. We've always been a duo of sorts, Adelaide and Evangeline. Addie and Evie. Anyway, it was going swimmingly until Black started asking questions. Then she wasn't comfortable with our rule breaking. Now I'm stuck, unable to tell which bell goes where.
ระฆังมันสำคัญยังไงหรอ
Is it really that important that the bells go back up?
Is it really that important? They're part of the school's history. Those bells likely told a young Merlin that he was running late to Charms, or called Ignatia Wildsmith to dinner. We can't simply fiddle with history. We're meant to be its stewards.
It's certainly an odd decree, even for Black, taking down the bells for a headache.
I agree. I thought it might also have been that they interrupted his hourly naps. That's all he does in his office, you know. But then I heard... Can you keep a secret?
I can.
I heard from Alice, who heard from Ollie, who heard from Eugenia, that it's because the bells reminded him of his wedding day. Breaks out in a sweat every hour on the hour. But mum's the word.
Perhaps I could help put the bells back up.
Really? Oh, that would be wonderful. The bells are in the bell tower just above the music room. You're certainly of more help than Adelaide.
I imagine the bells are just inside in the bell tower.
รับไว้ก่อนแล้วเรื่องระฆังค่อยคุยกันทีหลัง
Revelio.
Who would have thought someone as young as me could save my...
This stairwell looks promising.
โอ้ยมันต้อง
Accio. Levioso. Depulso.
เฮ้ยมันคือยังไงนะ
Revelio.
I spent hours trying to conjure.
เฮ้ย
This
นี่ไง
looks like the portrait from the map. Now where's the treasure? There was a doorway hidden within the portrait. I wonder what came of Arthur's search. Revelio. What have we got here then, eh? Ah, the bells must be upstairs. Ah, found them. I'll have to get those up there somehow. Wingardium Leviosa, perhaps. Levioso! Wingardium Leviosa! Revelio! Levioso! Revelio! Levioso! Wingardium Leviosa!
เดี๋ยววางมันลงก่อนโอ้ย
Wingardium Leviosa! One up, one to go. Revelio. Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio.
Okay.
Wingardium Leviosa. Well, that wasn't too hard. Evangeline should be pleased about this, even if Black isn't.
โอ้ยหูจะแตกระฆังเวทไลท์เนี่ย
Oops! Did Pete make you jump?
The bells are back up, Evangeline.
Oh, you're a credit to the school. I can't wait to hear them. I can't wait for the headmaster to hear them. I wish I could see his face. Future generations may not truly appreciate what you've done, but I do. And I hope that you do as well. You don't know how much this means for me and for Hogwarts.
ข้างบนเหรอวะหรือว่าข้างล่างวะ
Revelio.
แกไม่รอดแน่
Revelio. Aloha Mora. Confringo. Accio. Revelio.
อ้าวหายไปซะละภารกิจลานฟางไม่ได้
Hello. Are you here for Summoner's Court?
That I am. Don't expect to be as lucky here as you were in Crossed Wands. Speaking of which, care to play a match?
Of course, Charlotte.
Then may the best summoner win.
Of course, Charlotte.
Accio!
Wow.
Precisely as planned.
Accio.
Ui.
Such grace. Finesse. Accio! Precisely as planned.
Oh, shit.
Such grace. Finesse. Accio! Precisely as planned.
กูจะชนมึงให้ตกทั้งหมดเลยมา
Accio.
Oh.
Sting me with a billywig? I'll never top that. Didn't I say I adore competition? Hard luck. Care for another round?
จัดไป
Absolutely. Don't count me out yet.
That's the spirit.
Ê, nó biệt.
planned.
Accio!
Sting me with a billywig. I'll never top that. Accio! Precisely as planned.
Accio!
Oh shit.
Such grace. Finesse. Accio! Precisely as planned.
งานหยาบแล้วฮะมันโกงอ่ะ
Hard luck. Care for another round?
Absolutely. Don't count me out yet.
That's the spirit.
ลายของมันแบบว่าลายดีๆทั้งนั้นเลย
Accio!
เฮ้ย อะไรวะ
Precisely as planned.
Accio!
อย่านะ
Sting me with a billywig. I'll never top that. Accio! Precisely as planned.
มันจะชนของตัวเองล่วงปะวะกลัวตรงนี้
Accio!
Nice technique.
Nice
Accio!
technique.
Precisely as planned. Nice technique. Well, you are good.
โอ้ยชนะสักที
I'm not too proud to admit when I've lost. Where did you learn to play like that?
I practice as much as I can.
Practice, eh? I suppose I could try that. Well, you've only one opponent left now. I won't say more than that, but let's just say he's the best for a reason.
ห้องโถงแผนที่โอเคมันวาร์ปเลยโถงแผนที่ไม่ต้องวิ่งจบแล้วแค่นี้จบไหนอาจารย์ฟิกอะ
Welcome back.
อ๋ออาจารย์
Hello,
นี้
Professor. I have news. The goblins are looking for something. Another repository. They've built drills to help with their search.
Most troubling.
Are these repositories like the broken container I found at Rookwood Castle?
They are. I fear we have no time to lose. Have a look at the map. Fortunately, the next trial is fairly nearby.
It's Hogwarts.
As you know, I was headmistress in my time. My portrait hangs in the headmaster's office. In fact, I witnessed Professor Black learn of your arrival. And I'll confess that I wondered about you.
Wait, is the next trial in the headmaster's office?
It is. I had hoped that when the time came, the occupant of that office would be of help to us. Unfortunately, this headmaster seems wildly unconcerned with anything but himself. You'll need to access the office while he's away.
I understand. Very well. I'll find some way to get in.
Good. I shall meet you in my portrait there. Until then.
ไปไหนต่อครับอาจารย์อ้าว
Perhaps Professor Fig will know what to do.
You're entitled to your opinion. Doesn't mean I'm obliged to agree.
What have you learned?
Hello, Arthur. Thought you might like to know that my map led to a doorway hidden within a portrait.
Oh, how clever! Mine led to the boathouse. Barely found the treasure before I saw the headmaster coming. He shooed me out of there, but not before I got a few galleons richer. What did you find?
I found what I believe is an authentic historian's uniform.
Oh, that's lucky. Seems as though we both had success. Glad I enlisted you to join me. Well, on to the next Hogwarts mystery. Wonder if a quick rummage round Weasley's office might yield anything?
การแต่งกายไวร้ายเยโด เวทมนต์โบราณมันอยู่ข้างล่างนะยุใสนะ
Revelio. Now here, Professor Fig. The keepers have shown me where the next trial is.
Has something changed?
Lodgok and I have learned that the goblins are searching for another repository, like the one we saw at Rookwood Castle. And I discovered that they're building massive drills to help in their search. Professor Fitzgerald seemed very concerned.
I see. Ranrock clearly knows even more than we suspected.
And sir, there's something else. Lodgok knew Miriam.
He knew Miriam?
They encountered each other at Rookwood Castle. She was doing research. That's where she found the container with the portkey. He liked her so much that he let her leave with it, despite orders from Ranrock.
I don't know what to say. She could win over almost anyone. I want to hear more of this. And, in fact, I'd like to speak with Lodgok directly. But we've no time now. Where is the next trial?
Believe it or not, it's in the headmaster's office.
Incredible. Very well, you'll need the password to get past the stone gargoyle. The headmaster's house elf will know it.
I don't know the headmaster's house elf. Will he even speak to me? I imagine he's loyal to the headmaster.
He is. So you'll need a disguise. I have just the thing. A polyjuice potion. You'll look and sound like Professor Black.
Wait, doesn't polyjuice potion require a bit of the person you want to change into? And take ages to brew?
It does.
So how do you already have polyjuice potion to change into Professor Black?
One never knows when such a thing may come in handy. Let's just say I felt the need to be prepared for anything after my fruitless trip to the Ministry on his behalf. Now, time is of the essence. Drink up and I shall explain more.
ซัดไป
How do you feel?
Incredible. I won't forget that taste anytime soon. How do I sound?
Convincing. I've taken the liberty of transfiguring your robes. As we discussed, you'll need the password from Scrope, who could be anywhere in the castle. You might look for Professor Kagawa. She's taken to badgering the poor elf about Quidditch in the hopes that he can convince Black to change his mind. Thus far, unsuccessfully.
I see. But what if Professor Black sees me?
Leave him to me. I shall tell him where to meet a liaison from the Ministry in Hogsmeade. That should give you plenty of time.
Thank you, Professor. I suppose we'll meet again in the map chamber.
It's rather strange to hear gratitude coming from Professor Black. I'll see you there.
Now to find the headmaster's house elf.
Do you have a moment, Professor? Professor, I was hoping to catch you.
Places to be, Professor Sharp. Places to be.
Of course, sir. Only, you'd asked me about a particular potion, and well,
I did? I did, yes. Well, spit it out, Sharp. I don't have all day.
Probably best not to discuss it here, sir.
Oh.
Really? Why can't we talk about potions here? Seems fine to me.
Very well. I've brewed the cure for boils you wanted. I can drop it by your office when it's convenient.
Of course, yes. No need for all the cloak and dagger. Simply have a student deliver it.
A student. Very well, sir, if you insist.
I do. And thank you, Sharp. I just hope you've brewed enough for all my boils.
Now, to determine which student gets this rather unenviable task.
You call that a shine on those boots? Do better. Stand proud, purebloods. The future is yours.
What could the headmaster want?
เฮ้ย
Gareth! Mr. Weasley, what are you doing here? Don't you have somewhere to be?
Oh, Professor. Yes, of course. All sorts of places I'd rather be right now. Do you need something from me?
I'm looking for my house elf. Surely you've seen him?
Ah, the little one-eared fellow. I saw him heading to the Great Hall moments ago, muttering on about your, sterling graces, sir.
I am watching you, Mr. Weasley. Mr. Redding, who owns Honeydukes, tells me some of his billywig stings recently went missing. Prime potion ingredient. And I know you fancy yourself a skilled potioneer.
What? But, sir, I haven't been anywhere near Honeydukes.
Bah! That's enough from you. Just know that I have eyes and ears everywhere. On your way, Mr. Weasley.
Well, there's one for my diary.
ไปดีกว่า หนาว ง่วงจริงฮะก็นึกว่าไม่มีใครดูเลยนะอุตส่าห์แอบ
Greetings!
หา
I mean, out of my way, children.
Headmaster, here. What could you want?
Mr. Gaunt, where do you think you're going?
I beg your pardon, sir. I'm simply on my way outside.
Taking the day off, eh? Typical student, wasting the hours away.
I have to write 20 inches on Dittany and its uses. Was heading to the greenhouse.
Ah, yes. Mixed with bubo tuber pus makes a fine mustache paste. Yes, mustache paste. I find.
Are you feeling all right, sir? You don't seem yourself.
I assure you I am quite healthy, Gaunt. If I need a medical diagnosis, I shall head to St. Mungo's. Has anyone seen my ivory-handled hand mirror? Of course you haven't.
Professor, a word? Professor Black? Again, it is not too late to reconsider your decision regarding Quidditch. We could still have trials and a somewhat shortened season. It would be better than none at all.
But the injury, Madam Kogawa.
Professor, more than one student has taken a bludger to the head on our pitch. I dare say it knocked some sense into them. And they're fine now. The fact that it happened to be a pureblood, well, that's no reason to...
What nonsense! That you would trivialize the health of a student over a silly game.
A silly game? You are quite impossible sometimes. Sir, I've a good mind to write to the Department of Magical Games and Sports at the Ministry about you.
I should think you'd have better things to do with your time. Now, where's my elf?
Good day, Professor. And I spotted Scrope in the Great Hall. Seems to be avoiding me.
I wonder why. Good day, Madam Kogawa.
Good day, Madam Kogawa.
What did we do to deserve him as a headmaster?
I haven't time for any of you at the moment. None. None at all. Move aside.
Why is the headmaster rushing about?
แล้วมันไปทางไหนอะเนี่ยโถงใหญ่เนี่ยบันไลไส้ละ
I wonder how many secret passages Hogwarts actually has.
คุยด้วยดีกว่า
Miss Broom, a word.
Oh, Professor, this is an interesting surprise. It's Bloom, by the way.
Remind me of your area of affinity, Broom. OWLs are swift approaching.
Charms, sir. Non-verbal spells. Might work on one that makes me disappear.
Well, keep at it, Broom. And before you know it, you'll be as invisible as that new fifth year seems to be.
They're not invisible, sir. I've seen them near the library. In fact, they help me with my, heavy books.
Speaking of invisible, where's my blasted house elf?
Something seems a little off with the headmaster.
อาจารย์ใหญ่ดูแปลกๆไปหน่อย ดูลกๆไง
Chewing with your mouth open? Where are your manners?
Professor, a word, please.
ขอคุยสัก
Hello,
คนเดียว
Professor Black.
Professor Weasley. How delightful to see you.
Sir?
Since I have you here, I wonder if I might, speak with you about Professor Fig.
Oh, very well.
I've decided to give him a bit more, leeway with his time.
Leeway, Professor? Are you sure that's wise? I confess I do worry for his students. He's rarely here as it is.
โอ้ยเอา
I realize that, and I'd like to keep it that way.
I see. But, sir, if I may, I am wary of how much time the new fifth year seems to be spending away from the castle, supposedly on Professor Fig's behalf. I've heard unsettling rumors of their escapades. Everything from sneaking into the Forbidden Forest to confronting Ranrock's loyalists and Rookwood's lot.
What? Goodness. You cannot believe everything you hear, Professor. No, you cannot. I mean, I shall keep an eye on Fig. You simply keep doing the wonderful job that you're doing. Simply wonderful.
Thank you. But I'm happy to look into...
Good. That'll be all, Weasley. I mean, Professor Weasley. Good day.
โคตรโลก
A wonderful job. Leeway for Professor Fig. I shall never understand.
That ought to give Professor Fig some breathing room.
Wait until Master sees what a wonderful job Scrope is.
Scrope!
Oh, greetings, Master.
Remind me of the password to my office.
Oh, but Master made Scrope swear never to tell anyone, even Master himself.
นี่กล้าตั้งคำถามกับฉันเหรอ มันจะได้ดูเป็นเหรอ
How dare you question me? I've a mind to give you a matching set of ears.
Yes, sir. Of course, sir. Scrope begs forgiveness. It is the Black family motto, Master.
Right. Of course.
Master does remember it.
It's pure bloods forever, isn't it?
Close, Master. Scrope thinks Master is indeed testing Scrope. It is always pure.
Obviously.
And, of course, as Master knows, in French.
Yes, of course. I order you to pronounce it for me.
Oh, but Master knows that Scrope's French is most pitiful. Oh, very well. Toujours pur.
Thank you. Never speak of this conversation with me or anyone else.
Of course, sir. Scrope shall try his best to keep out of Master's way.
The polyjuice potion's wearing off. I best get out of sight.
เชื่อน้ำยาจะหมดฤทธิ์แล้วกูแวบละ
Made it just in time. It's wearing off.
Fig was right. I can't believe it worked. Now to speak the password to the gargoyle.
Revelio.
ถึงเวลาพูดพาสเวิร์ดกับกาก๋อยแล้ว แจมันอยู่ไหนวะ
Revelio.
ข้างบนนั้นเหรออ๋อนี่ไง
Revelio. Depulso. Revelio.
จึ๊บ
That's it.
แกไม่รอดแน่
Revelio.
เฮ้ยง่วงไม่ไหว มีแต่เควสเนื้อเรื่องจัดๆเลยฮะ คุยอย่างเดียวคุยยับอ่านไม่หวาดไม่ไหว นึกว่ามานั่งอ่านหนังสือ 19อ่ะมี9แล้วก็3 9แล้วก็3เป็น12 3 4 5 16 17 18 19ขาดอีก7 3 4 5 6 7
Protego.
ปลาหมึกก็ไม่ใช่ 23 15 บวก 2 7 7 ต้องอีก 6 3 4 5 2 3 4 5 6 มาตุ๊กแก ตุ๊กแก
Revelio.
คุณซัมไทม์ช่วงนี้ผมแบบว่า เล่นในนั่นใช่ไหม Overwatch ที่มันเป็นไม่ล็อกโลอะแล้วมันก็ได้เล่นแทงรัวๆจนเก่งอะฮะเนี่ยเป็นไง จนเก่งว่าซาน
Confringo. Accio. Revelio.
จริงๆก็ไม่อยากจะโม้หรอกฮะ แต่ว่ามันไปดันเก่งซะแล้วไง จริงๆกูเปิดเครื่องนำทางแต่แรกก็จบแล้วไหม ตอนนี้แบบรู้สึกว่า ตาแห้งง่วงนอนจัดๆเฮ้ย
Revelio.
ชุดเกราะเอลฟ์ประจำบ้าน
Revelio.
ทาดา
Revelio. Alohomora. Revelio. Alohomora. Revelio.
ตามที่เราคุยกันไว้ผมได้ติดต่อก็ปริ้นที่ผมรู้จักในกรีนกรอชแล้ว พวกเขาทั้งหมดต่างประณามการกระทำของแรนร็อกและมีบางคนเชื่อเป็นส่วนตัวว่าแรงจูงใจเขาอาจจะไม่ใช่ที่ที่เห็นจากที่ผมได้ยินเรื่องเขากระทำต่อเผ่าพันธุ์เดียวกัน ต่อคอปปิ้นที่ปฏิเสธเข้าร่วมกลุ่มของเขามันทำให้ผมค่อนข้างจะเห็นด้วยกับสหายของเราที่ธนาคารผมจะแจ้งให้คุณทราบถ้าหากผมได้เรื่องอะไรมากกว่านี้แล้วสำหรับตอนนี้ก็มีเพียงเท่านี้พวกเราควรจะต้องระวังตัวเอาไว้ด้วยความเคารพอย่างสูงชาวเซเวีย
Revelio.
The gargoyle. That's where I need to speak the password.
Lumos.
Lumos.
Revelio.
มันขึ้นไปอีกว่าไรละบอไม่ได้เลยฮะตรงนี้คือกระซิบรหัสผ่านแต่ต้องกระซิบรหัสผ่านก่อนไขตรงนี้เปิดตรงนู้น
Toujours pure.
Toujours pure เดี๋ยวมันเปิดตรงนู้นได้ไหมโอ้ no
I wonder if all the elite wizarding families have a motto.
Revelio.
It's good to see you.
All thanks to Professor Fig's quick thinking. Now what?
Approach the pedestal in the antechamber and read the book that appears.
What can I expect to find in the book?
A story. I cannot say more. You may recognize some elements of it, as I was inspired by a tale with which many wizarding children are familiar.
I suspect there will be more to this than reading a book.
Your suspicions are correct. We shall speak when you are finished.
Has this been under the headmaster's nose all this time?
ยาแก้ผีขวดเล็กยาบำรุงผมจับหนวด
That must be the pedestal.
Aloha Mora.
Hehehe มันจะเป็นไปได้ไหมว่าถ้าเรา
Revelio.
Where am I?
Professor Fitzgerald, can you hear me?
I am here. In this place, you may call me Neve. You shall be witness to a fable. Pay attention. Things are not always as they seem. You must move swiftly and cautiously. Use the tools you encounter to find me. The first you will need is a cloak.
อย่างแรกคือต้องการผ้าคลุมสวยดีว่ะชุดตัดอีสแนปอะเชโดผมถ่ายรูปเป็น
In this place, as in life, death takes many forms. Avoid each of them at all costs.
ยาวไปยาวไป
I should have run when I could. I'd be free by now.
Best move while I can. Neve must be here somewhere. I need to time this just right. I see. A staircase straight ahead.
Yamatud.
Ladder. Perhaps they won't be able to find me if I go up there. This is my chance. I'm coming, Neve. Too many. I must cross this road as fast as I can. That's where I need to go, but I need to find a way past them. Nothing this way, but more danger. There must be a way to find you. I need to turn back. There's no getting past them that way. That doorway looks like closed tight. No way but forward, I suppose. Revelio.
มันไล่เลเวลเลี้ยวได้ด้วยนี่หว่าโอ้โอ้
Now's my chance.
Boy.
That's the way forward. Can this be?
Where?
I think I'm invisible.
ผ้าคลุมล่องหน
They can't see me at all. I can get closer to them.
ไม่เข้าใกล้หรอก
This is the way forward. Finally free. Now where are you, Neve?
You have outrun death thus far, but have yet to find me. Keep searching, but this time you will be unable to hide. Wield the wand you see before you. Do not squander its extraordinary power.
ไม้กายสิทธิ์ลึกลับเครื่องรางยมทูตนี่หว่า
I've never felt such power.
Depulso! Bombarda! Revelio!
โคตรเถื่อน
Stupid one. Bombarda. Defendo.
Chờ Bombarda ทีเดียวกระโจยอ่ะ
Revelio. Bombarda. Descendo. Defendo. Bombarda. Protego. Stupid. Bombarda. Stupid one. Defendo. Depulso. Bombarda. Stupid one. Defendo. Protego. Stupid one. Bombarda. Defendo. Defendo. Revelio.
Chờ Bombarda เสียดายซีนเมื่อวานสวยมากบอกว่ากดหาวิธีถ่ายไม่ได้ต้องเองโอ้
Bombarda. Protego. Stupid. Bombarda. Defender. Stupid. Bombarda. Stupid. Defender. Protego. Stupid one. Bombarda. Defendo. Bombarda. Defendo. Bombarda. Bombarda. Defendo. Bombarda. Defendo. Bombarda. Depulso. Descendo. Bombarda. Depulso. Protego. Stupid. Descendo. Stupid. Descendo. Stupid. Bombarda.
Stupid one. Stupid one. Bombarder. Defender. Stupid one. Bombarder. Defender. Stupid one. Bombarder. Defender.
โอ้ลืมดู
Protego. Stupid one. Bombarder. Defendo. Descendo. Depulso. Defendo.
น่าอะไรอีกอย่างหนึ่งนะเครื่องรางยมทูตถ้าคุมล่องหนไม้เท้า ไม้กายสิทธิ์เอลเดอร์แล้วก็โคตรมันอะ
A simple stone. This must be for me.
เครื่องรางยมทูต
You are far from finished. Pass through the mourners ahead. Nothing is left.
She's gone. Neve's dead.
Oh, poor Neve.
Neve. May her memory be a treasure to us forever.
เจโดอย่างเท่เลยฮะ
You found me, but you cannot undo what has been done. The magic of the stone can only conjure a shadow of my former self. But there is no light without shadow, as there is no shadow without light. Simply because you can eliminate darkness does not always mean that you should. Remember that as you witness my memory.
My memory น้ำตาหยดติ๋งน้ำตาแบบภาพวาดอะเราจะเห็นเป็นขาวดำหรือว่าเห็นเป็นภาพไอ้นั่นวะความทรงจำอะเป็นภาพสี
Isadora, what you did for your father was remarkable, wasn't it? And Percival needn't worry about the strands of emotion or the traces that this magic leaves. I found a way to contain all of it.
You haven't stopped.
Goblin Silver.
You spoke to a goblin about this.
Don't worry, he has no idea what we're containing.
We don't know what effect any of this may have. The emotions, the dark traits.
You sound like Percival. And as it happens, I do know. It is a source of strength, of focus. Somehow it enhances my ability to wield magic.
I don't follow, Isadora.
I think we can harness it.
Power like this is not to be toyed with. In the wrong hands.
You saw what I did for my father. Oh, Neve, imagine the good we could do. Everyone is in some kind of pain. What are you doing? Breathe it in. Can you feel it?
Oh, Isadora. This must stop. All of it.
You've kept this power to yourselves for so long because you fear it. I choose to embrace it.
โดนดึงความเจ็บปวดออกไปอ่ะมันใช่ว่ามันดีอ่ะ ว่าปะคือความเจ็บปวดบางอย่างมันก็เป็นความเจ็บปวดที่มันทำให้เราเป็นเราอ่ะ
Revelio
สมมติว่าความเจ็บปวดเราโดนดึงออกไปเลยเหลือแต่ชีวิตที่มีความสุขก็คงดูแบบว่าดูสุขดีเนาะ
Is it true? Has someone completed the first 3 trials?
It is, and I have.
But you are so...
Young? I know. You must be Professor Bakar.
I am.
Pleased to meet you. The pensive memory I just witnessed, was Isadora inhaling painful emotions?
She was.
I found it disturbing. But how did she gain power from it? How did she harness it?
It was disturbing. Although I wonder that you are asking about her power. I hesitate to reveal the location of my pensive to someone who, perhaps, has yet to understand the responsibility of power.
I can assure you, Professor, I do. In fact, what you don't yet know is that a dangerous goblin called Ranrock has accessed the repository at Rookwood Castle. He has learned to harness the contents of it as a source of immense power. He plans to use that power against wizardkind. We have no time to waste.
I see. Nonetheless, the knowledge you shall gain after you witness my memories is too valuable to share without further consideration. I shall require time to confer with the other keepers.
It seems we have no choice but to wait, frustrating as it is. I heard what you told Professor Bakar. Isadora was inhaling emotions to gain power?
She was. And she pulled emotions, as she did from her father, from Professor Fitzgerald, without permission.
Monstrous.
What's more, she said that she found a way to store the traces of magic she extracted in goblin silver.
The repositories?
Possibly. There's something I didn't get a chance to tell you earlier. Ranrock has been digging at locations tied to the 5 names he found in the journals of a goblin metalworker named Bragball.
5 names? The Keepers, and who else? Isadora Morganac?
Precisely. That's how he's been one step ahead of us. Gringotts, the Tower, Rookwood Castle.
If the Keepers won't tell you where the next trial is yet, I say we at least maintain a watch on Ranrock. Perhaps he'll lead us to more information.
Perhaps. I hope to hear from Lodgok soon. I haven't heard anything since I learned the drills. Oh, and as you've probably guessed by now, your polyjuice plan worked like a charm.
I knew it would. I may have done too good a job distracting Black. I had no idea he can't hold his fire whiskey.
Hello. เฮ้ยผมปลดล็อก Achievement ไงต่อรอฉันรอเธออยู่แต่ไม่รู้เธออยู่หนใด
I shouldn't have reacted so bitterly about your goblin friend. I apologize. I hope we can finish what we started with the triptych. Please meet me at the southern coast. We can search for the final canvas piece.
Deke has some exciting news to share.
ดีกมีข่าวดีจะบอกข้านายท่านจัดมา
Hello, Deke. Professor Weasley said you had an idea.
Indeed, Deke does. Deke knows that you want to learn about all sorts of beasts, and Deke recently heard rumors of a phoenix nest in a nearby mountain.
A phoenix nest? I wonder if it belongs to the phoenix Natty mentioned, the one Harlow and the poacher pack are after.
Deke would not doubt it. If Deke has heard of it, surely the nasty poachers have as well, which means it could be in danger.
Well, I'd better go and rescue it then, hadn't I?
Deke thinks so. So majestic a beast should not fall into such vile hands. Deke is not sure why, but Deke feels that saving a phoenix might help to make amends for what happened with Deke's prior master. Deke hopes that you are able to find the phoenix and bring it to the room where it will be safe.
เวททุ่มโบราณก๋วยเตี๋ยวโอ้โหพูเทรโกนี่สวยดีว่ะอุ้ยสวยดีว่ะ
You should be proud of all the potions you've brewed.
หัวใจแห่งเวทมนต์เพิ่มอัตราเติบโตหลอดเวทมนต์โบราณอย่างมากเย่เดาคันฟริงโกโอ้ยไม่ต้องเลเวล3ไปเลยโจได้แค่เลเวล2งั้นใส่ไอ้นี่เข้าไปกระจายเวทมนต์โบราณโจ นแมวจะหมดแล้วว่ะเอ้ยผมชอบชุดนี้เหลืองทอง
That relic is the key to saving Anne. I know it. Meet me outside of Feldcrot as soon as you can.
เฮ้ยลูกแมวเต็มเอี้ยเลยว่ะนิฟเลอร์เราเยอะเกินไปไหม
There. I'm not going to hurt you.
ต้องบัมมูลคาก่อนให้มันบัมกันท แล้วมันจะเหลืออะไรอ่ะกบอ๋อกบมันกบไม่มีตัวผู้เหรออ้าวว่าเดอะเฮกต้องหากบตัวผู้อีกลูกอันนี้ลูกอันนี้รอเหลือครีครอลูกนกอันนี้ให้มันบัมกันรอกันไม่ใช่บัมกันโอ้ยขันลูกพัฟไก่พัฟไก่โอ้ยบัวใส่ไปกินข้าวกินปลาเว้ยเฮ้ยโอเคครบให้พับสกายมันบัมก่อนมาดูเควสดิเควสแบบเบิ่มไหมโอ้ยเควสฟินิกไปทำฟินิกก่อน อ้าวบอมบาดา มีแล้วก็ไปรับอีกเหรอ อ๋อกรณีที่ไม่เล่นไซด์เควสสินะ มันต้องไปยังไงวิ่งเหรอ วิ่งอย่างเดียวอ่ะ ต้องไปแล้วล่ะ เพื่อฟินิก
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented flu powder.
Revelio.
You there?
À, ยก โอ้ย
Leviosa. Defender.
โอ้ย ไม่ทันอีกแล้ว โอ้ย
Defender. Leviosa. Protego. Leviosa. Leviosa. Defender. Accio. Protego. Levioso. Defender. Revelio.
ปาดแปด อันนี้ไม่ค่อยได้ใช้ป่ะเอาบอมบาดามาใช้เลยดีกว่า
Revelio. Bombarda. I should investigate. Revelio.
ไม่ออกไปอีก ยาวไป ยาวไป
Let's see what's up your sleeve this time, Merlin.
Lumos. Revelio. Lumos. Levioso. Bombarda. Defender. Levio. Levioso.
เฮ้ยไม่โดนได้ไงอ่ะ
Levioso.
แอะ
Levioso. Defender. Lumos.
สู้ลำบากจริง
Revelio.
ๆนั่นตัวอะไรวะกบอ่ะ
Lumos.
That's that. Settled.
Revelio.
Ôi. โว้ย
Revelio. Levioso. Glacius. Revelio. Glacius. Arresto momentum. Glacius. Revelio. Glacius. Arresto momentum. Glacius. Revelio.
ต้องใช้อะไรวะ นู่นเหรอ
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Glacius.
อัดมันอยู่นั่นอ่ะ ปะโถ
Revelio. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio.
Oi.
Revelio. Arrest them a minute. I'll look after you.
One of the best meals I've ever eaten. Regret coming here.
Bombarda. Protego. Stupefy. Defendo. Stupefy. Stupefy. Defendo. Bombarda. Protego. Stupefy. Stupefy. Defender. Bombarda. Protego. Revelio.
No wit or wisdom will be spared.
Protego. Stupefy. Defendo. Stupefy. Bombarda.
Oh.
Stupefy. Stupefy. Protego. Stupefy. Defender. Bombarda. Bombarda. Protego. Stupefy. Defendo. Bombarda. Revelio.
ต้องเคลียร์ด้วยนะประเด็น
Show yourself.
Accio.
You won't.
Levioso. Accio.
Predictable.
Defender. Bombarder.
Not quite.
Levioso.
Accio.
Losing his stride.
Defender.
Not quick enough.
Revelio.
นู้นก่อนก็ได้วะ
Petrificus totalis. Arrest them another. Petrificus totalis.
Such arrogance.
Revelio.
โอ้ยง่วงไปหมดละช่วยฟินิกซ์ได้ผมนอนเลย
You haven't had mushroom stew like what my mother used to make. Oh, like heads of lettuce, those mushrooms were.
Petrificus totalis. Revelio.
I'm famished.
Bombarder.
Your blood's on Ranrock's hand.
Revelio.
ปั๊บ
What do you have in store for me this time? Revelio.
ไว้ ของพวกมันเต็มอีกเนาะ
Revelio. Accio. Petrificus totalis. Accio. Glacius. Petrificus Totalis. Revelio.
Nice.
Revelio. Oh. Oh.
เรียบร้อยเคลียร์วายตี3แล้วฮะ
Nothing over here. Not quiet enough.
Glacis. Accio. Defender. Protego. Stupid one. Glacius.
You fight about as well as a pumpkin.
Revelio. Protego.
Oh, you
Stupid one.
so clever.
Oh. Well, stupid one.
That was pitiful.
Defender. Glacius.
That's the student who stopped us at Feldcroft.
Oh, that was meant for me.
Protego. Levioso.
I'm a goblin for this.
Glacius. Defender.
Till you're
Stupid one. Revelio.
Islam เฮ้ยจุดพร
How
Defender.
nice, my young friend.
Incendio. Confringo. Revelio.
อยู่ไหนวะนั่นอยู่ข้างในเลยเหรอลำปากอุ๊ย
Incendio. Confringo. Compulso. Arresto momentum.
ไม่
I've
ส
always
น
said
นะฮะ
that travel.
Patrol is worthless.
Petrificus Totalis. Levioso. Descendo. Revelio.
เฮ้ยเกือบแล้วไหม่ล่ะ
Almost. No!
Protego.
Attacking with power. You won't get away with it.
Levioso. Descendo. Glacius. Revelio.
ลำบากจริงๆ มาแบบของเต็มเนี่ยนั่นอะไรหีบเหรอไม่ใช่แล้วนี่มันไปไหนวะ
Revelio.
Okay. $60 ตอนนี้เสียไปหลายร้อยแล้วฮะ
Revelio.
อ้าวดรอปชุดทองเฉยเลยว่ะ
Oh, nice to see you here. Ah, isn't the sea air refreshing?
Levioso. Revelio.
ของเต็มอีกแยะไปขายก่อนไหมพ่อหนุ่ม เราต้องทิ้งอะไรสักอย่างแล้ว
Never seen a sword like it.
Descendo. Protego. Stupid one. Stupid one. Glacius. Defendo.
I was. What do you think? Give up. Is that the best you can do?
Stupid. Levioso. Revelio.
ไม่ได้พักอาการเนี้ย
Bring me a dozen humans to battle. I'll take them all. Run the other way when they see me, humans do. Every time.
Levioso! Glacius! Defendo! Revelio!
Reminds me of the time I nearly fell out of a cart at Gringotts. I was only a young one, but not like I call out now. Lucky
มังกรเหรอ
Revelio!
ผมทำมังกรตกใจหายไปเหรอ พอไปนู่นก่อนดีกว่า ของมันเต็ม
Revelio!
จวด
A veritable gem in the Highlands, Marinweem.
My plan is to have enough gambles on it that I don't have to work.
Hello, sir. Might you have some time to talk?
I have all the time in the world for a potential customer. How do you do? I'm Cromwell, Clifford Cromwell.
What do you have for sale?
Ah, yes. What can I do for you?
มาขายของนะฮะเต็มกำลังนะครับ
Such a pleasure doing business with you. Be sure to visit again. Always brightens my day helping you young ones.
The Minister of Magic didn't get where he...
Defendo! Revelio.
All flavour of which.
It's been ages since I've found a...
Oi.
Oh, at least give it a bit of effort. Incendio! Plan to
Oi.
make... Oh, it's actually quite...
Protego. Descendo. Glacius. Stupid one. Levioso. Descendo. Revelio.
อ้าวมีก็ไม่บอกอึ๊บแล้วข้างบนมันเป็นหลังอะไรวะนิฟเลอร์ช่วยฟินิกซ์ให้ได้วันนี้ฟินิกซ์พังอาจ
A blockade. Hogwarts poachers are already here.
Revelio. Confringo. Revelio.
Keep looking. You've seen how much a single feather fetches. Just imagine a whole blooming bird.
Levioso.
Protego! It's a fast way to get yourself
Glacius.
killed. You know that?
Descendo.
Join a few. Perhaps you ought to give up.
Levioso.
Confringo!
Protego.
Stupid one. Attack.
Confringo.
Nothing more.
Levioso. Descendo.
No!
Glacius. Confringo.
One less poacher in the wizarding world.
Revelio. Confringo. Revelio.
บนนั้นก็มีโอ้ยอย่างเยอะเลยว่ะข้างล่างก็มี
Levioso.
Revelio. Confringo.
Confringo.
Revelio.
You ruined our dragon fights!
Found ya! Levioso. Confringo. Confringo. Descendo. Protego. Stupid one.
No one reducto! You disappoint me!
Revelio.
กุญแจทางเข้า ขยันกับเงิน2 ห่ออย่างงี้
The Phoenix.
เฮ้ย
It almost seems as if it wants me to follow it. I need to find it before the poachers do.
มางี้เลยเหรอ
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Allow me to... Revelio.
เดี๋ยวว่าผู้มาทำใหม่ก่อน
Alohomora.
มาปุ๊บตายปั๊บแบบว่า ไม่ต้องเล่นไม่ต้องมีบทมืออะว่าให้มึงมีบท
Revelio. There it is again. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio. Confringo.
ไม่ต้องไปลงจากข้างบนเหรอ
Revelio. Confringo. Revelio.
เขตแมงมุม
Confringo.
หาย
Glacius, Protego. Confringo. Stupefy. Levioso. Revelio. Cursed fiends.
ไปเราต้องรีบไป
Protego.
Confringo! You just got lucky!
Levioso. Descendo. Confringo.
Reducto! Hold still!
Stupefy. Descendo.
Confringo!
Protego. Stupefy.
Oh, what the
Levioso. Glacius. Confringo. Descendo. Incendio. Levioso. That was for High Wing. Revelio. Confringo.
มันสปริงก็บึม
Revelio.
ถังเยอะแยะ ไม่ได้ใช้เลย
Confringo.
Level up อีกรอบอัพคอนฟิงโก้ดีกว่าวะ
Revelio. Hello. I'm here to help and take you somewhere safe. Let's get you back to the room. Deke's going to be pleased.
Ngay งี้เลยเหรอ
Revelio.
เยโยไม่นอนแล้วเว้ย
If I wanted this little excitement, I'd have a job at a bank. They come after me.
Descendo. Confringo. Flipendo. Depulso. Revelio.
อะไรอีกแล้วนั่น
Incendio. Bombarda.
เรือ
Levioso. Cabalso. Accio.
โอ้ย
Wingardium Leviosa.
นั่นคือช่องไหนวะ
Revelio. Bombarda.
อ้าวเป็นไร
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio.
ไม่ใช่ละ
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
ไม่มีใบเลยเหรอ
Revelio. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
แล้วมันเล่นไงวะเนี่ยโอ้ยช่างมันแล้วกันง่วงไปละไปละไก่ปูง่วงจ้าจ้า
Did you find the phoenix?
Yes, Deke. And I rescued it from the poachers. I have it here. It's safe.
Remarkable! Well, what are you waiting for? Deke cannot wait to... My heavens.
Whoa.
What a beauty. You keep it close. Professor Weasley and Deke were right to tell you about the Room of Requirement. Look at all you've done, and how many beasts you've rescued. A phoenix is safe now, because of you.
I couldn't have done it without your help, Deke. Thank you.
Deke is grateful for the kind words, and also grateful to have been of assistance to someone like yourself. Helping you do such good for so many beasts has given Deke a sense of peace Deke hasn't known in years. Deke will always be here for you when you need him.
Finish.
Revelio.
โอ้โหยิ่งใหญ่อลังการ ลั่น
Incendio.
ในแมปแบบนี้ก็ซ่อนของด้วยเหรอโอ้โหต้องมาหาของในแมปนี้ด้วยเหรอถามจริงเพื่อนเผาแกลบฮอนนี่ขนฟินิกซ์โบโบเลเวล3มันฟริงโกปึ๊บอ้าวมีอะไรให้ดูแล้วบ้างอินเฟอร์ไรส์ หมาป่าอีก2ตัวโทรอีกเพียบเลยอินโฟไรนี่มันอยู่ไหนวะโอเคไปแล้วฮะแต่พรุ่งนี้ตื่นมาแบบฟาร์มต่อฟาร์มก๊อกแก๊กต่อคือพอมันมีโปรเกรสบ่อยๆเข้ามันก็โอเคนะ ไปละครับนอนหลับฝันดีราตรีสวัสดิ์ครับทุกคนผมลืมถ่ายรูปคู่กับฟินิกส์ว่ะถ่ายรูปคู่ทำปกเลยว่ะมุมไหนดีแล้วนกกูไปไหนอะไม่ได้มาใหม่ดีลองปังกล่องเยโดสแนปโอเคไปแล้วฮะเราหลับฝันดีราตรีสวัสดิ์ครับทุกคนบ๊ายบายง่วงจัด